Ricky Ponting, Australia go down, but not without some fight today. 70 was never going to be enough. Thoughts on today's play?
Oh, look, they gave it their best crack, I guess. I think Cameron Green's really the only shining light out of today's play for the Australians. Although Cummins and Stark look good with the new ball again, but Green looked really good. His defence looks good. I think once he gets a bit more confidence, we'll start to see some of those shots he's got come out as well. But there's not many positives to take out of not only today's play, but this whole week for Australia. They've been ultra disappointing, and on the back of what was a pretty exciting week for them in Adelaide, I think this will pull them back to earth pretty quickly.
One of the positives was Cameron Green. What did you like about him in that second innings?
I liked his temperament. That was a difficult time to bat. Late last night was all about surviving and survival mode, and I thought his defence stood up really well. I like how he accesses the ball down the ground. I like the fact that he drives the ball nice and straight down the ground. The defensive side of his game for mine looked probably better than any of the other Australians, to be fair. He's got a nice forward defence, which doesn't sound like much, but when you're facing good, high-quality, fast bowling in Test match cricket, it's pretty essential that you have that. He showed that he knew where the Indians were going to target him. They're going to target his front pad. We saw in the first innings he got LBW, but I thought he played really well in the second innings and hit the middle of the bat on a regular basis. So some really good signs for Australia.
So what are some of the things that Australia needs to work on heading into that third test?
Well, batting. It's partnerships. I spoke to JL lunchtime day one. It's all about partnerships, and they haven't had any partnerships through the first couple of games, really. The cracks are probably painted over, if you like, from Adelaide. They only made 190 odd down there in the first innings. They've 191 there, 195 and 200 here. So that's not batting in Test match cricket. And the worry I've got is how long it takes them to get those runs. That's my issue. They've scored at 2.5 runs and over in Adelaide and here, and they did against India in the last series out here, which was also another losing series. So I think they've got to show some more intent. They can't be scared about getting out. They've got to go out and bat and score runs, and they've got to get them quicker than 2.5 runs and over, because what we've seen from Adelaide to here, if they're trying to apply themselves and bat long periods of time, they haven't been good enough to do that. So, if you're batting for a long time and getting out, you're not scoring many runs and you're getting bowled out cheaply, and that's what's happened to them. So I think they need to have a good look at the way that they're playing, have a look at their personnel. Obviously got to wait on Warner and Pekovsky and these guys and see where they're at, but I'm sure there'll be some changes, but I think they might play in a different way as well in the next test.